Hello, I'm Pastor Dudley Hodges at Boynton Beach Community Church. Thanks for connecting. Hey, when is the last time you heard a really good story about hope? We all like to hear stories about hope because they encourage us, they help us keep going when life is hard. There's a whole collection of stories about hope that people have been reading for thousands of years and is found in the Bible. In fact, in the book of Romans, we read this: everything written in the past was written to teach us so that through endurance and the encouragement of the Scriptures, we might have hope. Today, I'd like to briefly share one of those stories of hope with you. It's found in the first book of the Bible, the book of Genesis, and it's about a guy named Joe. Now, Joe did not come from a model family. His dad was married to 4 different women, had 12 sons. Joe was son number 11 and was his father's favorite. Because of that, his brothers hated him, and when Joe was just 17 years old, his brothers sold him into slavery. Joe was bought by this government official, and because Joe was so bright and capable, this government official put Joe in charge of running all of his affairs. And speaking of affairs, this government official's wife wanted to have an affair with Joe, but Joe refused, and he was accused of assault and went to prison. Now, you would think that there in prison, Joe would start to feel rather hopeless. But as you read the story of Joe in the Bible, there's a phrase you encounter again and again: and the Lord was with Joseph. And there in prison, because the Lord was with Joseph, he was able to interpret a dream of Pharaoh, the ruler of Egypt, and that catapulted him from being a prisoner to becoming a prince. Pharaoh elevated Joseph to second in command, and when this famine hit the land, Joseph's brothers traveled to Egypt trying to find food, and to their surprise find themselves at the mercy of their brother. Reflecting on what his brothers had done to him, Joseph says this: "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." And throughout his life, you can see that God is orchestrating all of these events to accomplish his purpose and to bring Joseph to a position of saving the lives of many people during this famine. Friends, the story of Joseph is a story of hope, and the story of every Christian is a story of hope. So today, be encouraged and press on. Why? Because like Joseph, God is with you and God is for you. Hey, thanks again for connecting. I'd like to invite you to join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for our online worship service. You can find us on Facebook, on YouTube, as well as through our website. And listen, if you have questions about what it means to follow Jesus, would you please email us? You can reach us at info@bbcconline.org. If you need some hope today, I encourage you to open God's book and read one of his stories. And remember that I'm praying for you. And my prayer is this: that God will encourage you and help you to press on, because God is with you and God is for you. Hey, thanks again for connecting. God bless you. Go in his peace.